Welcome back, guys, to another reaction video on my channel. We're going to be reacting to our boy CJ DaChamp again. This time it's to part 2 of the Shibuya trials. If you guys recall, I reacted to part 1 a while ago about Toji and him being a deadbeat ass dad. Well, part 2 covers our boy Sukuna, which is why it is titled Sukuna Return of the Dog. Because that's right, guys. Sukuna's a goddamn fucking dog. More like a demon than a dog. But you get we get the point here. So before we jump right in, guys, it'd be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button down below if you guys enjoyed the video. Really helps out the channel and growth and getting the video out there. You know how that works. Also, it'd be greatly appreciated if you subscribed. We're already halfway through our goal, which was 100 subscribers. Currently we are at 51. So yeah, and before we jump right in, again, I can't specify or like make this as important as I can. I want to thank you guys who did subscribe and helping us hit the goal of 51. I just greatly appreciate it. And yeah, enough with the boring shit. Let's jump right in. Thank you. All right, guys, let's jump right in.
Then after this, Sukuna grabs her phone and he started looking at it like, damn, they talking hella shit on my name. The is this Fraud Kuna shit?
Fraud Kuna. Yeah.
Get this shit
Yeah, for those that you didn't know, like, I think around this time in the manga, because this video is quite old, Sukuna was getting heavy fraud allegations because of the ass kicking he was receiving at the time. Not to spoil the manga though, so yeah, I find that hilarious. That clown meme was floating around with Sukuna a lot. It was funny, though I don't think it's true. Sukuna's a goddamn demon, so I wouldn't say that. Yo, he's a fraud, guys. He's a fraud. He's not.
Welcome back to the Shibuya trials, round 2, and ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for the trial that many have been waiting for.
Okay.
A trial 1 year in the making, and it starts now. Making his way to the stand right now, Challenger 2. Coming in at around 5'8", weighing about 180 pounds of beer. Dog. This is the dog. He is one of the most disgusting, vile creatures to ever walk the earth. And his ignorance
that was cringe.
knows no bounds. Ladies and gentlemen,
but he is a dog,
the king of curses, Ryomen Sukuna. So y'all already know we have the evidence.
Who was based off a real guy, by the way, or like, not, I guess, mythological person. I guess. I don't know if he was actually real.
Oh my god, I killed my voice doing that shit. Exhibit.
If he is, let me know.
Ryomen Sukuna, a tyrant in the Jujutsu world, dated all the way back to 1,000 years ago. Once a human, turned into the king of curses.
Yeah.
He was rumored to have 4 arms and 2 faces, and he was such a dog-ass nigga. They gave him the name Sukuna, but then he was defeated and not to return ever again. Until a 15-year-old boy decided to deep throat one of his fingers and let the dog off of the leash.
Okay, you didn't have to say deep throat. That's a little much, man. That's an AO.
To Exhibit A. The calm before the storm.
Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we know, we have covered Sukuna in the past, and I said I would finish this off after the Shibuya incident, and now it's finally time. But since we have a new ranking system, we need a refresher to add up all those points. So sit up, get in your gaming position, because we about to speed run this hoe.
Not the Fortnite dancing Tigger, bro.
So his only chance of survival was to full-on swallow
I think it's named
disgusting ass finger, therefore bringing Sukuna back to the mortal plane and one-shotting a cursed spirit. But later on, Gojo pops up and sadly whoops his ass. He fully embarrasses bro, to be honest. Like he literally sat on the nigga, and Sukuna takes a L. Next,
I remember that, but we gotta remember, guys, at the time he only had 1 finger of his power, so he didn't have all of it. So if but this isn't looking good for him. By the way, getting dog walked by Gojo, even though it is Gojo.
Out of him as he was stomping on his face, ripping off his arm, then proceeds to use Malevolent Shrine and shish kebabs the nigga. Shortly after that, he decides to play Dance Dance Revolution and beat the shit out of Megumi.
Okay, he was just toying with
Generational
Megumi
ass
here, bro.
whooping, if I have to say for myself.
He was a dick.
Him,
Look
then
at him.
proceeded to juggle his ass throughout the entire city.
Yeah, he was just toying with old boy, bro. That's fucked up.
Then spiking him through a fucking hotel. And finally, violating Yuji in his own body, disrespecting him in his own body, then killing him and taking his body as hostage. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a
I
lot.
almost forgot. He made Mahito shit his pants. Bro touched his soul and said, "Don't you ever touch my soul ever again, you dirty ass nigga. Know your place, trash." Then damn near killed him and put bro on his knees and made him wallop in excruciating pain. And now we've caught up to the present. And with all the previous actions already added up from stage 1, all I'ma just say is, this man's final ranking is going to be fucking terrifying. We now move on to October 31st, 2018. On the gruesome night of the Shibuya incident, we will now be observing these two dumb-ass girls finding the unconscious body of Itadori. So these two idiots decide to shove one of Sukuna's
Who paid
fingers
these girls to do
Itadori's
this?
throat to try to get him to come out. What the fuck
It's
are
super
you
weird.
hoes doing? Like,
Yeah.
seriously, did you think this plan was not gonna go south? But then Junko comes sprinting down the hallway like, what the hell is going on here? Wait a damn minute. Hey, how many fingers you feed that nigga? Oh my God, we won't tell you. Yeah, back the fuck up, fuckface. So Jogo decides to just burn them, walk over
Yeah,
to
he just murdered
Itadori's
those poor
body,
girls, bro.
pulls out 10 fingers, and he says, "The streets say you're the throat goat, little nigga. So go ahead and swallow all these up for me."
Hey, yo.
This is about to sound
What?
crazy, but Jogo
Throat
shoves
goat,
10
what?
fingers down this
Bro,
nigga's throat.
that's foul,
Like,
man.
bruh, that shit is just nasty as fuck. And this nigga
You
did it
think?
while he was unconscious on some Bill Cosby shit. But nah, somehow these girls survived. So Jogo's about to burn them again. But right before he's about to do it again, he ends up realizing, wait a minute. Where the fuck did my hair go? You have 0.01 seconds to get your dirty ass hands off of me. This man Jogo bags up fast as fuck. And these niggas
He's shaking in
is
his
shitting
boots.
themselves. The two idiots over here hyperventilating and shit. Like, oh my God, girl, oh my God. Then Jogo's all ugly ass looking at him like, oh Jesus, I think I'm gonna shit myself. So Sukuna walks over and tells
Do
him,
it.
"Hoes and bastards,
Shoot yourself."
on your knees now." And they drop to their knees fast as hell while bro threw an air blade at him. Nigga made him hit the cha-cha slide. Bruh said,
How low can you go? Can you go down low?
What the fuck? Stop playing.
so then he asked the girls first, "Aight, what the fuck y'all want?" And this little girl is having a panic attack. She crying and shit. She don't know what to say. And Sukuna in the background like, "Come on now, hurry up, ho, time's a wasting." So she ends up asking him to save Geto from a certain person controlling his body, which I'm not going to say because I do not know if the anime has revealed that yet. But you start seeing their backstory, bruh. And y'all know damn well what happens when you start hearing some emotional ass music with a damn backstory playing in the background. So Sukuna says, "Yeah, I raise your heads." So they
He doesn't care,
raise their
bro.
heads.
These goes for sacrifice for nothing.
This bitch. Oh my
They're
God.
playing with the
Sweet
devil,
Jesus.
guys.
These
You knew he
hoes are
wasn't
stupid
gonna
as
do it.
shit. And the other girl screaming like, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" And this man
Chill.
Sukuna like, "My God, shut the fuck up." So she tried to hit him with her selfie power. She like, "I'm about to put you on Twitter and cancel your ass." But bro just slices off her frontal lobe and she gets put in a blender. Then after this, Sukuna grabs her phone and he started looking at it like, "Damn, they talking hella shit on my name. The fuck is this fraud Kuna shit?" Get this shit out my face. So then he turns to Jogo and asks, "Alright, what you want?" So Jogo says, "Well, to be honest, I just want to scrap with you." Huh? Well, you know, niggas been calling you a fraud Kuna lately.
It's okay. This Jogo, it's not gonna end well for you, bud. What are we doing, bro?
You land one hit on me, I'll work under you and kill everybody in the Shibuya district. So Jogo ends up accepting the fight, but yeah.
Granted,
I don't even
Jogo
know
could
if
have
you
killed
can call this a
everybody
fight.
in the
Nigga, this
Shibuya
was a
district himself
generational ass
anyways.
whooping. Bro started beating the shit out of this nigga, chopping up his arms, blocking every punch, cutting off his fingers, then threw him across the city like a rag doll, then hammer fists his head through the fucking ground. They only been fighting for like 20 seconds and bro's already
Yeah,
knocked
Jogo was
out.
getting
So Jogo
getting
goes full
worked.
on, Krakatoa! and just starts flooding
Good
everything
SpongeBob
with
reference.
magma. He's got the whole city looking like Crisis City,
City.
right now. And
While
got
playing
Sukuna's
Crisis
ass
City?
tiptoeing back, dodging with his
Dude,
hands in his
CJ,
pockets.
man.
And Jogo
Man
makes
of
two
culture, bro.
big-ass Susano magma hands and slams 2 skyscrapers into him. But bro busts out of it, posing,
Sick.
thinking he's Jesus. So Jogo's like, where did he go? And Sukuna
He's
comes
above
from
you.
the side and
Oh.
pause, bro.
That's
Nigga, look
demonic.
at this frame. This is
Demonic.
fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Whoever animated this little split second, nigga, you cooked. So bro slams him through the skyscraper and starts bouncing his ass like a basketball. And Jogo's just floating in the air thinking, oh my god, this nigga's not a fraud.
No, he was the furthest thing from it, my man.
Starts slamming him through this damn skyscraper. Dear God, nigga, this shit was just brutal, bro. This man got
They're murdering thousands of innocent people anyway by doing
was
this.
talking hella shit. He said, wow, when the moonlight's shining on you, it really shows how pussy you are. So then he ends up picking up his body and tells him, nigga, you ain't shit. Now I'm gonna keep on beating you until I'm satisfied. Oh my god, I can't do this shit no more, nigga. So then Sukuna ends up doing some of the most pettiest shit. So this man skating backwards looking like Shadow the Hedgehog while Jogo's chasing him with a meteor. And meanwhile, Kusakabe and Panda are trying to run away from these sorcerers and get out of the blast radius. But while they running, Sukuna comes in and stops them. And he got everybody shook. So he said, all right, everybody, let's play a game.
Yeah, I would run.
Fucking Squid Game. Red light, green light, nigga. You do not move until I say green light.
Oh, that's fucked up, bro. You just forced them to stand there when there's a meteor going down.
Move. Green light. Nah, this is just petty.
That's
Bro is
demonic.
really out here just playing with his food. So Jogo thinks he hit him.
Demonic.
Sukuna's just literally over in the corner sitting
this
crisscross applesauce. Bro basically said, Jesus, man, how the hell did you miss that? You know, aim labs is free, buddy. But tragically, it was over for Jogo. Sukuna was done playing with his food. Bro said, Fuga, and turns into Katniss Everdeen with this damn firebow and started to have a high noon old Western standoff.
That was
What's
sick,
funny
though.
about this? They don't even show the shot. This instantly goes into Jogo's head, and he's talking to his dead friends like, guys, I'm sorry. The allegations were false. That nigga's no fraud. So then Sukuna's just looking at him from the back, and he tells him, stand proud. You alright, little nigga.
Why are you crying, bro? Why are you crying?
Just cuts Jogo's
Oh,
spreading corpse.
he's dead.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for bro. Bro really got thrown like a rag doll and beaten to a pulp in his last like 5 minutes of life.
Guys, that is an amazing cinematic scene. Just, that looks sick. Dude, I cannot express how much the artists over here animating Jujutsu Kaisen and how well they do their work. Sucks that they're getting overworked, but it's clearly showing that their work is coming off in their art, and it's amazing. Even though I don't think they should be overworked, I think you should give them the break, Mappa, or whatever studio I think animated this. I think it's Mappa. I could be wrong. Probably am,
Exhibit
but
A wrap up. Murder. Murder. Attempted murder.
well, murders on all these.
Invasion of privacy. Attempted murder. 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 Mass property damage.
That should also count with
Exhibit
murder
B.
too, because he technically.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
He technically killed all those
Alrighty,
people.
ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Exhibit B, and what might be the most.
If there's like a
outrageous
jump in the
Exhibit B
video,
I've
it's
ever done.
because I cut
Collateral
the
damage.
advertisement or
After
the
this is
commercial
over, you will clearly
off the
understand why I
video,
did
so you
this.
guys don't have to
'Cause
sit
this
through that and
number
watch
right
that.
Here is about to go through the fucking roof. It is now time to observe the fight with Maharaga and how Sukuna once again decided to play with his food. So they start fighting, and Sukuna's already popping off on his ass, cutting him up and everything. But then they go fly. And this motherfucker walks out drinking a diet.
Nonchalant, bro.
Chopping on some popcorn. But bro is disappointed. He must have went to go see the Marvels. And he just eating the popcorn like, holy, this is disgusting. No salt and no butter for $15? Ugh, must be from AMC. The bro gets mad as hell.
AMC getting fucking roasted.
Like, look, bro, the
I don't go to an
nigga
AMC. I go to I think what's
and
called a
look at the JoJo
Harkin.
reference.
Like
These
the
boys is cooking.
chain
And
is
after Sukuna
called
was a
Harkins.
clap, he wraps bro up and throws him into another building.
'Cause it's
As
near
you can
where I
see,
live, so.
Sukuna's whooping this thing's ass. Like,
The
bro, it's
popcorn
like
there
he's
is
just
actually
having
pretty
fun.
good.
But now, ladies and gentlemen,
I just
it
wish
is
they had
now
hot
time to
sauce,
focus
you know?
on the true meaning of this exhibit.
Because I love putting hot
Newsflash,
sauce
it's
on
not
my
the fight.
popcorn.
The true focus of this exhibit is the amount of innocent people that lost their life in this fight. Cause oh my god. You know what? Pause this video
Yeah.
right now and go get a calculator or open the fucking app on your phone. Cause we about to make this shit interactive.
Times
as a bitch.
10,
We
10,
just
10.
gonna try to estimate and tally up how many people die in this fight. Starting off, boom, they go flying into this room. Let's get the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They all get sliced up, and Sukuna just blows up the room.
Wait, they had a
12
convention?
already Dead. Blood stains everywhere, and he's put
Oh, it is
on his
Shibuya,
ass.
so
And
that
then
makes
this is how you
sense.
can see that Sukuna's just fucking around this entire fight. This nigga's just juggling his big ass with aerials, then grabs the crane, turns into Tarzan, and drop kicks him. And with that single kick, the damage that he just caused is unreal. Look at this. It's a literal car avalanche going on right now. And look at all these people in the frame. I count 14 people in this frame, and that is a poor, innocent little girl hanging on to her mother. And you know damn well they ain't make it out that. At
No.
14. Next, this whole building is falling down and these people are hanging on for their life. This nigga's grip strength is ass and he falls off.
He's dead.
I estimate there's at least
First.
25 people on that roof. And look at the building falling. You know they dead. And then this is where this starts to get really OD. So Mahoraga hits Sukuna with a train and throws him all the way into this building. And while he's on his ass, Sukuna jumps up and splits the entire building in half. And just look at all these people, bro. Dead. Bro just split this entire row of buildings. That's at least 100 bodies.
The
bro.
fight
And
was
this is
cool,
where we
but
start to
at
see the
what
chaos
cost,
on a
guys?
full
At what
scale.
cost?
Mahoraga threw a building at this man. And
The
he
death
cut
of
it into
thousands.
pieces while sitting on a traffic light and just started making the debris just rain.
He's
While
now he's just
taking
now he's
a
just
bow
flexing,
and
bro.
enjoying the
Look at this.
chaos. Look at
Dancing
this,
on
bro.
people's
This
bodies,
is
bro.
ridiculous. Nigga, is that a plane? Ooh, I know Boeing is having a fit right now. And if that is what I think it is, a Boeing 737, and it was at full capacity, that's about 200 bodies, bro. Gone. And look what Sukuna does to this man. Bro said, "Get back, nigga!" And the entire city is being sliced up right now. And Sukuna's ready to end this.
This guy's
He's
a
finally done
demon.
playing with his food again. So he ends up activating Malevolent Shrine. And before he even shoots, you just look at all these people, bro. Just about to have a gruesome fate. These poor girls in here like, oh my God, girl, what is all that noise? I don't know. Let me check Twitter. Oh my God, girl, they dropped the GTA 6 trailer. Yes, bitch. But sadly, these girls ain't even get to watch the trailer. Sukuna uses Malevolent Shrine and just washes Mahoraga. Everything just gets obliterated. Anybody in a 200-meter radius were just evaporated. And this nigga's just smiling like, oh yes. Burn, baby, burn! And then Sukuna finally finishes Mahoraga.
That's
off. Bro,
insane.
hit
Look
him
at
with
that Look at this goddamn visual, guys. If this guy isn't a goddamn demon, I don't know what he is. I think it shouldn't have been Sukuna Return of the Dog. It should have been Sukuna Return of the goddamn demon. Because that's what this man is. A demon.
and wiped this fucking place off the map.
Yeah, this guy, this is not a clown, guys. This is not someone we should be clowning.
Shit, I don't know. A lot of bodies, man. This is near the Shibuya crossing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Nigga, I'ma just say 1,000 bodies, bro.
Nah.
And then after this,
Maybe a couple million.
thinking he survived like,
Oh my god, I get to see another game.
Like a million,
and just
I would
get
say.
split in half. Bro really thought he was the main antagonist. So after this, Sukuna continues to be petty. So he realizes, oh shit, I'm out of time. So to be just a complete asshole, he walks over to the crater and is like, yeah, this'll do. Let the little nigga see what I did.
Yeah, he's
And
a dick, bro.
Back out with Yuji and just traumatizes the kid. Made the little nigga just have a whole breakdown. And I know he's just laughing inside of his head like, enjoy it, kiddo. Now play that good shit. And with that,
Dude, the amount of shit Gege put Yuji through, bro. You'd think he hated this guy, this kid. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Hey, guys, we gotta send Yuji to therapy. He's gonna need it. This man Sukuna He's a demon, man. He should not be alive, bro.
Man, tally up the damn score.
What are the results? Two total exhibits at about 2000s S++.
And
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, that completes the Shibuya trials. And since y'all showed insane support on that last video,
Yep.
I had to come back and give this to y'all, man. So, hey, thank y'all so much, bro. And until we meet again in like, I don't know, 2 weeks or some shit, stay frosty, nigga.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, this was a pretty good video by CJ. Honestly, guys, our boy Sukuna is a goddamn demon, bro. That man should not be allowed to live. Also, Yuji needs to go to therapy, bro. Like, after all this shit, dude, I'm surprised his mental's not being, like, not just down the gutter, which I think did happen in the manga. So, damn. Once again, guys, the artist at Jujutsu Kaisen, godsend, and I wish them time with their family, because the amount of fucking time and hours they had to put into animating these series, especially now that season 3 came out, the Colon Game Part 1. Yeah. Guys, Mappa, whatever studio is animating this, give them time with their families. Please. Please. Give them a lunch break, at least. Let them pee in the bathroom, because this is ridiculous. Like, but yeah. Honestly, fun video by CJ. Again, as always, his channel, in my description will be a link to his channel, so you guys can go subscribe. And a link to this specific video, so you guys can go like and watch it yourself if you haven't watched it, and I'm pretty sure some of you probably have. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and adios.